Hey folks, Walmer Sheppel here, president of the Florida Real Estate Investor Association, bringing you another edition of The Fan, the FLREIA Action News. And what's going on in this week's edition of The Fan? Well, give you the headlines real quick. The Obama administration to eliminate Fannie or Freddie. And BuyOwner.com sold at auction. Chinese drywall case class action suit in jeopardy. 3 law firms added to state's list of foreclosure law firms it is investigating. 5 years to clear out South Florida's foreclosure inventory, the ICE law firm offering free foreclosure defense, and a foreclosure case headed to the Florida Supreme Court. All right, and real quick, we want to put out a quick prayer request there for Joy, who's still going radiation therapy and chemotherapy at the same time. And so we're praying for her to get better get better soon, and make a quick recovery. All right, hang in there, Joy. We're praying for you. All right, the Wall Street Journal is reporting the Obama administration to eliminate Fannie and Freddie. That is correct. The administration is going to be outlining 3 separate proposals that will aim to phase out Fannie and Freddie over the next few years. Okay. Now, only one proposal aims to eliminate government intervention altogether. Okay. The other 2 still going to keep some government intervention in there. Now, this is going to be a battle over what gets taken here. Conservative Republicans want to get rid of Fannie Freddie altogether without any government intervention afterwards. But then you've got your Democrats and some moderate Republicans that are still going to side on keeping government backing, such as the FDIC does with the banks. So they want to see that there's some government back in there. So we'll see how that comes out. The transition is expected to take several years. Also, borrowing costs could be expected to rise. Again, depending on how much government intervention, we'll see what happens there. All right, the DBR is here reporting that BuyOwner.com was sold at auction. That's right. I didn't even know about that. It just caught my eye today. And it's like, whoa, look at a report on this. Yeah, the assets, including assets were sold with the BuyOwner's websites, their trademarks, domain names, operating system, and phone numbers. They were under bankruptcy. Actually, they're under an ABC, which just says, hey, we're selling this so our creditors can get our cash. So the judge approved a $1 million sale of assets, which they're saying is probably the highest they were going to get at this point in the market. So the new potential owner here, he's expected to have already closed once all the paperwork goes through. He's going to immediately pump more capital into the venture, and he's going to hire additional employees, including sales and customer service agents in the Deerfield headquarters and the Chicago office. So those of you in the Deerfield area looking for work, this might be an opportunity. Because he's going to be looking real soon. All right, the company's revenues had declined sharply since 2008. From more than $28 million to less than $250,000 in July of 2010. So, yeah, they took a beating here with the decline here. All right, in other news here from the DBR, Chinese drywall class action suit in jeopardy. Now, we've talked about this as a potential. We haven't heard too much. It's been kind of low in the news, but now we saw something here come up down in Homestead. Homeowners, in a class action suit for $1.8 million against the Miami distributor Banner Supply. Instead of going after the actual the producer, they were going after the supplier here locally. So kind of a twist, but so now they're trying to work it out. Of the 79 homeowners involved in this community, only 3 have said, hey, I want to participate in the suit. So that could be a killer for they might not pull this together. Now, there's an attorney that's representing 29 other of the homeowners. He wants the settlement rewritten because the settlement takes away all their rights to any claims afterwards. So he came down and said, hey, wait a minute, we thought it was just going to be property damage claims. No, the actual writing stipulates that they're going to give up all rights to claims for personal injury, bodily injury, and medical monitoring if anything comes of the Chinese drywall. So that's up in limbo now to see where that goes. All right, the Palm Beach Post has a few things here. 3 law firms added to the state's list of foreclosure law firms under investigation. Yep, Cahan and Associates, which handles hundreds of home repos here in Palm Beach County, they're added to the list. There's a plantation-based company, and then the Tampa firms of Daniel C. Consuegra and Albertelli Legal. They all received letters of inquiry here in December from the Economic Crimes Division of the Attorney General's office. So those guys are being checked out as well. 40% of properties ordered, sold at auction in Palm Beach County since 2009 were filed by the 7 firms that are currently under investigation. So that is quite a bit of a mess that has been construed here. Nice to see what's going to happen here. Standard & Poor's is reporting that it's going to take 5 years to clear out the South Florida inventory of distressed properties. Yeah, so we've got about 60 months of inventory here. National average is 49 months. The biggest state that has the biggest problem is going to be New York. They're looking at 130 months, almost 13 years of inventory of distressed property to unload. So there's going to be deals. So take a look at it. ICE Law Firm offering free foreclosure defense. You've heard them in the news here with us. ICE Law Firm has been big in the foreclosure defense. They recently held a clinic where they were sharing, people how to defend against foreclosure. And then what they're doing is now they're going to pick. They just had this clinic and several people came out. Out of those that came out, I think about 30. They're choosing 25. They were hoping more people would come out. So they just want people to know that if you are defended by an attorney, you're going to have a better chance of a better outcome. So that's what they were hoping to get. But they got 30, and so they're going to choose 25, and they'll do that pro bono. So good for them. Now, big news here. Foreclosure case headed to the Florida Supreme Court. Yep. A Green Acres homeowner was defending himself, again, by the ICE law firm. They were trying to prove that the lender did not have proof of assignment because the actual lender that is foreclosing is not the lender that lent him the money. So the document was produced just like the day before the suit was filed. So again, Stern's office is involved, and check out the Palm Beach Post. Is an incredible story about him and the fall of the foreclosure king. So it might be interesting to find out about that and read the comments of some of the people that were involved in that investigation. So anyway, they are going to try to disprove that. Now, the lender decided to drop the case, but which is say, hey, you know what, we'll have to cancel the suit, no worries. But the appeals court agreed that the case doesn't need to go, but because of the importance of the issue, they sent the case to the Florida Supreme Court in Tallahassee. So this could have a huge impact on the Florida foreclosure law. So we're definitely going to be keeping an eye on that to see what happens there. So see what's going to happen with that. All right. Well, Super Bowl. Pack did it, and I thought the Steelers would dominate, but Roethlisberger looked like he was a deer in the headlights in the first half. So tried to come back. It was a dramatic game. It was exciting. To give you that much. At least it wasn't a blowout. So it made it fun to watch. But, yep, go Pack. Way to go. Congratulations. Miami Dolphins update real quick. Bob Greasy, those of you know, now that's a quarterback. He's retiring from broadcasting after 29 years. So going to miss him. He's got a great voice for broadcasting, and so he did a great job. Great quarterback for us and the Dolphins in the early 70s. And now he's gone. So anyway, all the best to you there, Mr. Greasy. All right, what's going on at the FLREIA? Hey, we have got every weekly our real estate opportunities webinar with Sharon. So be sure to check her out every Tuesday at 12:15. And if you missed the recording, you go to youtube.com/32West Realty, and you can see the previous week's recording on there. All right, and then the Don Juan socials ramped up this month. We had our cigar club on the 4th. We had a great turnout. We had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and a lot of good networking was going on. So good times we had. The Don Juan Tri Club is coming up Saturday the 12th, and that will take part at the Nature's Way Cafe. All right, and then on the 17th is the God's Property at 7:30 a.m., and then later that evening on the 17th is our FLREIA grand event with Mr. Scott Meyers teaching on self-storage investing. So definitely want to come out and hear him. Got some great insight into the self-storage investing arena. All right, then the Don Juan socials continue with the Ocean Club on the 26th. We are meeting at the Tiki Bar to talk about upcoming events that we want to get together for diving, fishing, boating, all that stuff. So definitely come on out. And then elite members, we have our conference call on the 1st. And then Cash Flow was back on March 12th, Friday, March 12th. So be sure to register for that. And that is it. Make sure you're following us on Twitter, Facebook, on YouTube. Hey, and chime in on our blogs. We got some great new blogs up, so we want to hear what you've got to say. All right, that's the news. That is the news. Thanks for tuning in this week. We look forward to seeing you at any one of our upcoming events. This is Juan Restrepo signing off. God bless.